Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my pre-arrival leaderboard for Miss Supranational 2024. Welcome. So this is already our pre-arrival leaderboard for Miss Supranational 2024 because the Supranational experience begins in a week. And I am super excited. So this is our pre-arrival leaderboard purely based on everything that we've seen prior to arrival. And of course, SupraChat affected the ranking as well. And everything that we've seen, the videos, the photos, and everything else. So, based on those factors that I mentioned, here are our top 24 as of the moment. Starting with number 24, Slovakia. Petra Sivakova. With a strong performance at the SupraChat, my hopes for Slovakia in getting a placement have risen by folds. Not only that she speaks very well, but she's also stunning, her figure looked amazing, and I cannot wait for the things that she has prepared for all of us. Number 23, the Philippines. Alethea Ambrosio. Credits to Team Philippines and Alethea for showing some incredible transformation from the time she was crowned up to today. And even her SupraChat, I believe that she delivered a decent performance. But personally, I really wanted to see a little bit more personality and a little bit more radiance and energy from her, because there's a tendency for her not to connect. And that's something that I'm still trying to find from her. And I'm really hoping to see all of that once the competition officially begins. Number 22, United States. Jana Dykstra. As one of the recently crowned queens, I felt like I needed to see more from her, but at the same time, as a recently crowned queen, I also think she's worthy to be in the top 24 already, especially after her stunning performance at the SupraChat. She's stunning and I am excited to see more from her. She could be one of the ladies that could easily go up in the next leaderboards if she could deliver very well. Number 21, Japan. Yuki Tsunoda. I am quite excited for Japan this year because she is a stunning woman and she speaks so well too, and the SupraChat is the proof of that. Even in candid shots, her natural beauty and elegance just stood out. Her runway performances were great, but based on the clips that I've seen from her national performance, I would still love to see a little bit more polishing. And with some polishing and there's a tendency for her performance on the runway to look a little bit messy, so I think she needs to clean it up a little bit, polish it, because if she does, her performance in the runway could be a lot stronger. I am crossing my fingers that she will deliver once the experience starts. Number 20, Haiti. Taraline St. Elian. Haiti got a wow level kind of resume. And what I love about her is her infectious energy and personality, and I love her during the SupraChat. Her striking beauty and impeccable speaking skills. I am already preparing myself because Haiti is one of these women this year that I am confident to cause some serious damage in many leaderboards, including mine. Number 19, the Netherlands. 𝗣𝗥𝗘-𝗔𝗥𝗏. Her performance at the SupraChat was amazing. I love her styling during the SupraChat, and the way she looked was also one of the biggest considerations that I have on why I believe Netherlands could pull a placement this year. That was the best look that I've seen from her, and of course her speaking skills were decent and great. The organization is quite good at preparing the representative of Netherlands, especially and specifically at Miss Supranational, and this representative improved by a lot. So I'm already expecting that she is one of the ladies that will fight hardly for that top 24 placement, and I have a feeling that she could make it. Number 18, Ecuador. Domenica Alessi. Ecuador is one of the potential spoilers. This woman is fighting for a back-to-back, and I was stunned at how I witnessed her transformation. And she has gained my attention even more because of her performance at the SupraChat. That was an amazing surprise for me. So watch out for this one, because although I don't really see a back-to-back as of the moment, but I have a feeling that she will not go down without a bloody fight for that crown. Number 17, Vietnam, Lady Vu. Vietnam seems like an interesting and solid contender as well. I am glad that she could express herself in English language, because we have to admit Vietnam has placed in the top 5 quite many times actually, and they haven't won the crown yet. And we have to admit that one of the consideration why they didn't is because of the way they respond to the final question. So it's so amazing to finally see a representative of Vietnam that could be able to speak and express herself aside from their native language, but also in the English language. So although I am still not warming up to her yet, that's why she's only at my number 17, but I have a feeling if Vietnam once again makes it in the top 5, I think they could manage to pull a much higher placement than what they have achieved before, and also considering her speaking skills too. Number 16, Venezuela. Rosana Fiorini. Venezuela will definitely continue their placement as usual. Aside from that, she is a strong contender. She is an intelligent woman and a smart speaker too. And what I have said on my review during the Super Chat, my only concern is that I really wanted her to focus on having that connection when she speaks and have that relatability factor as well. As of now, she already looked prepared, especially when it comes to the physical aspect. Amazing. And I know this is a little bit low, quite low to be honest, especially with her quality, but let's see what happens after Arrival. Number 15, Canada, Rachel Margell. I adore the simple styling and beauty of Canada. I don't know why, but there's something about her that exudes so much captivating aura and elegance. I love her in this new photo that she uploaded because wow, what an effortless beauty, and her speaking skills at the Super Chat, top notch, and definitely a top contender in my book. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Canada would be a spoiler in the finale in the top 5. I could actually see that happening too. Let's see. Number 14, Spain, Elizabeth Laker. I have already mentioned during my review that she has convinced me. And she is now my favorite Miss Supranational Spain, especially with the Super Chat performance that she did. I don't know why, but if Spain could give the consistency and solid performances during the Supranational experience, I can see her going as far as top 12 and might even be higher. So watch out for her too. Number 13, Myanmar, Myo Sundar Win. I am still on the same position that Myanmar could potentially pull their highest placement with D as their representative this year. I can see her dominating runway performances. Her styling is always on point and impeccable, which may definitely help her advance, especially with the format of the competition. I like her during the Super Chat, but she's one of the ladies that I would love to see polish her interviews. I mean, I am positive that she could be able to express herself very well if she speaks in her native language. So it's more of a strategy base for her, whether if ever she'll go far, whether she'll speak English or, her native language. Number 12, Indonesia, Harasta Haifazara. Indonesia sends a stunning contender this year. She registers so well in photos. She looked amazing in motion, and probably in terms of beauty, she is one of the best that we've seen from Indonesia competing at Miss Supranational. I can see her going as far as top 5. I can honestly see that as a possibility, but I really wanted her to work on the interviews and public speaking skills. Yes, she has won Super Chat, but personally, she wasn't my winner on that round. I felt like there's still something that she really needs to work on, especially with how she delivered her answer. Hopefully, she could work on those because she has potentials, but we wanted Indonesia to be a very solid contender. She is a strong contender, and of course, if you're aiming for a win, then go for the win. So that's what I'm telling her right now. That's what she really needs to work on. Make sure that her interviews are solid. The way she answers must be direct to the point so that the possibility of Indonesia taking the crown, if ever she'll make the top 5, is high. Number 11, Puerto Rico. Fiorella Medina. With the right styling and level of performance, I can actually see Puerto Rico doing very well this year. I can see her either in top 12 or even spoiling everyone and enter the top 5. She dominated her round during the SupraChat. She is super likable as I listen to her, and I am just in love with Fiorella. That was an amazing performance, and I'm so excited to see what she's going to show us during this duration of the experience, of the Supranational experience. And based on what I've seen, I think she has already positioned herself very, very well, and it could definitely be in her favor. Excuse me. Okay, next, number 10, Denmark. Victoria Larsen. You can never stop a fighter, and that's what Denmark is. Her recent catwalk videos have shown tremendous improvement. Her sets of wardrobes in all her updates are always on the highest level, and that only shows the tremendous level of preparedness and readiness that Denmark got in the competition, which is really an amazing thing to see because, of course, pageant-wise, Denmark isn't really a big country. So seeing how the team, how Victoria is preparing for this pageant, investing so much for the competition is just commendable. And we truly appreciate that. And you know me, if you've been following me, we've always wanted to hear new countries in the semifinals. So I'm so happy to see Denmark exerting the effort. I'm so happy to see Denmark doing as much and folds of what people usually expect from their representatives. So well done to everyone. She was solid at the SupraChat as well and has advanced at the influencer competition, and that speaks so much at how she wanted this. This is a woman who will silently dominate this competition. Number 9, Peru. Natalie Tirones. Peru is one of my sentimental favorites this year. Her story is incredible. She is a physician and a volunteer firefighter, which is surely outstanding. Her overall styling has improved so much, but what made me happy was her performance at the SupraChat. I really love her performance, and I felt like she has spoken from the heart because I can really feel that much authenticity from her, which was perfect for me. So well done to Peru, and I'm pretty confident that she will deliver too. Number 8, oh my gosh, India. Sonal Kokreja. I know many will be shocked. I am too, but this is just a pre-arrival. India is expected to be one of the top tier contenders this year and a strong consideration for a potential win. With her unfading level of consistency, I don't really need to say more because India will surely be taking one of the top spots. She is one of my favorites, and as what I've said earlier, one of my choices for the win. But why number 8? Because I felt like the ladies above her on this list has a little bit of advantage on a personal level. So hopefully you could be able to see the reasons later on why these ladies placed higher than India. Although I have been rooting India for quite some time in the previous leaderboards, she's amazing and I know she will be delivering in the competition. So we'll see. But of course, if your delegates are working, other countries are working too. So this is why the 2024 edition of the Miss Supranational is quite exciting. Making top 24 is very hard because there's a lot of amazing contenders. So listen to those who place 1 to 7 and you'll be amazed by them too. But as of the moment, India is amazing. Number 8. Number 7, United Kingdom. Joanna Johnson. We already had our first impression of her at the SupraChat, and she owned it like a boss. This is the kind of candidate that deserves to go far and do well at Miss Supranational, and especially with her quality. I am 100% sure that everything that she does, nothing will go unnoticed. I have seen how she is making sure that everything is well prepared. So well done when it comes to the performances that we've seen so far. She's amazing. And aside from that, on a personal level, she is a superstar search product, and which makes her very close to heart. Number 6, Trinidad and Tobago. Brittany Dean. Trinidad and Tobago is not playing around this time. In terms of resume, she's a medical doctor. Her figure looked amazing because she has won the champion at the bikini fitness. Her super chat was an obvious win as well, as she aced all the questions. I mean, she has all the qualities to put Trinidad and Tobago in a very high spot this year, and with that, I am beyond excited. They've been consistently placing and sending solid candidates in the past editions, but this time, it's time to get and grab one of those top spots for TNT. Now let's go to my current top 5 pre-arrival. Number 5, Thailand. Kasama Sutrong. Thailand deserves to go as far as top 5 as of the moment, especially this year. Just based on the pre-arrival, I am already impressed. She's stunning. We know how she performs on the runway, and her performance at the Super Chat was outstanding. And I'm glad that she could speak very well to it in both languages, Thai and English. And given all that, I think Thailand is a solid, strong contender and an all-rounder, to be honest. Placing her in the top 5 for my pre-arrival was the easiest decision I've made. Number 4, Curaçao. Chanel Delao. Curaçao is going to be a force in this batch. She's one of the strongest speakers, and her recent updates just give me a message that they are aiming for a top 5. I mean, amazing photo or a crown. And this year, I definitely agree with her when she said that Curaçao will be in the spotlight. I do agree with that. I can see her in the top 5. I can see her winning. Now, once the experience starts in a week, she needs to solidify that. Number 3, South Africa. Briony Govender. South Africa is and will be in my top 5 till the finals night. So if you're watching my next leaderboards, she will be in the top 5 always, because we know her quality as a performer. She leveled up herself even more at Miss Supranational, and she smashed all of those question round at the Super Chat. She already has the crown alert status on her head, and I can't wait to see her impress us once again. I would love to see South Africa make it in the top 5 this year or even win. Number 2, Brazil. Isadora Murta. Brazil has now clearly solidified herself as a clear contender for the crown. She has shown consistency. She has this magnetizing beauty, and her performance at Super Chat just showed me that she can really win. That was actually my defining moment when I watched her perform at the Super Chat. I love her energy when she speaks because it is how I imagine the next Miss Supranational to be. I mean, relatability and connection is more on an emotional basis. So the candidates could connect to me but may not connect to you. But that's what I was feeling with Brazil. I mean, I was wow. I felt goosebumps and chills because I can really feel that she's going to be doing very, very well this year. But my pre-arrival number 1 goes to the Czech Republic. Justyna Zedníková. Czech Republic definitely has the making of an incredible Miss Supranational. She's got a mesmerizing beauty. I am in love with her during the Super Chat. I mean, that, to be honest, that was the moment where I realized that, oh my gosh, Czech Republic might actually win this. I'm in love with her during the Super Chat. She speaks very, very well, and not only very, very well, but she has that very conversational type of energy that you would love to talk to her, you would love to engage with her when she speaks, and that's something that we would really want for our next Miss Supranational. And she has the confidence, the aura that truly screams winner. As of today, Czech Republic is already a sure lock in my top 5 and might be a difficult contender to beat, as she is my bet to win. But of course, on the other side of the story, we have seen some stronger representatives from Czech Republic in the past who have slipped during the duration of the competition. So crossing our fingers that that will not happen, because Justyna is an amazing contender. So I'm really hoping that she will deliver and continue to impress us until the finale. But as of the moment, that's it. This is my Arrival leaderboard from Miss Supranational 2024. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.